The fact that Gen Alpha and Gen Z have become puritanical freaks like our great grandparents is actually very fascinating to me because it was probably always going to be this way, but it probably wasn't going to be as intense of a swing this way without the internet. And I definitely think the internet is to blame for the fact that they've become so militant about sex being evil and just being holier than thou in regards to things that are slightly edgy. And I think a lot of it can be attributed to like exposing them to sex from a very young age and only having negative things in the media about it. Like, think about it. During our most formative years, the Me Too movement was in full swing, and the only conversations that you could see forever online were things like believe all accusers or believe all survivors. And it was never any nuance. And court of public opinion always sided with accusers first, even if people were proven to be innocent. And from then on, it was always dogpile, you know? And like fandom culture has also like really swung into that very puritanical sense where it's just like you can't have any nuance in media. Like, fuck, some of my favorite horror media, it's edgy, it's gothic, it's obscene. There are horrible things that happen, like characters rape each other, they murder each other. Um, but fandoms are filled with all of these tweens that babify them. And when people try to have mature adult conversations about the horrible things these characters do, they stick their heads in the sand and be like, no, 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 you're misinterpreting my favorite character. They would never do that. Or they go, well, that's not how I see the character. And, you know, there's a healthy amount of, like, a certain amount of that is healthy, but it's the absolute denial that they can both like bad things and understand that they're bad. Uh, that's just so strange to me. It doesn't make you a bad person to like bad things. It only makes you a bad person if you act on bad urges, if that makes sense. And the mindset of the youth these days is just bad thing equals anybody who touches it with a 10-foot pole is evil. Like the other day, the guy who made the Mandela catalog was exposed as a pedophile. And all I saw all over Twitter yesterday was you have 24 hours to unfollow or unlike or unpost all of your Mandela catalog fan work or following the creator of Mandela catalog, or I'm going to block you because you're a bad person because you support the creator. And it's just like, hold on. First off, it's only been 24 hours and there's been no like response from the Mandela catalog creator about these accusations. So why are you jumping so fast to assume that they're correct? And second off, why is that on the fan of the project? Why is it all of a sudden the responsibility of random strangers you've never met to uphold moral purity over media that they consume? Like, it's strange, it's freakish, but it's fascinating.